Hello everyone, Sharon here again. I just thought I'd go through some questions I sometimes get asked about when you're doing yoga at home, how much space you need, what else you could do with having. So you can adapt your space to whatever you want. As you can see now, I'm just on my phone here. I've got a yoga mat behind me going vertically. And I've not got that much room. I'm in my bedroom at the moment because it's locked down, and but I'm making the most of the little bit of space I've got, and I'm able to have my online classes in this space. So some things that I like to have when I'm doing my own practice at home, maybe it's just for me, I can do it in my mind and just flow with what feels right. Maybe it's when you're watching me, perhaps you've got a book that you're going off, or you're trying to do what you normally do when you go to class. So as you can see, always very light, sparkly lights, always nice. If you normally use a bolster when you're in class, or if you're doing a class and they say you need some support from a bolster, get a big pillow and just bring it into two, and then you have got your bolster. You can use that for lying over. Sometimes in my classes we hug the bolster. Sometimes we put it in front and we can come over it so we can use the pillow. So blocks, my favourite book at the moment. I'm using it all the time. Dear Universe, loads of mini meditations by Sarah Prout. So what I'm doing at the moment is finding a little meditation in my book. This can be my block. So sometimes we sit on the block and have that fleshy part at the bottom coming underneath, just so the pelvis is further and down, feel a little bit more supported or grounded. Sometimes we use the block when we're standing to sit on. Sometimes we just want that little bit of extra support if we're in a posture where we feel we want perhaps one knee is a little bit up. We can just put the block there. So find a book, quite a sturdy book that you can use for that. My dressing gown. So nice to have your dressing gown to use as a blanket for Savasana for the end of the class when you're relaxing. Always nice to have your dressing gown. Now another thing you can use with your dressing gown is you've got a strap. So sometimes we use a strap, don't we, with our shoulders going back. Sometimes we put it on our feet if we're going up. So if you need to use a strap, have your dressing gown ready for Savasana, and you've got your handmade strap. So some other things that I like to have is I like to bring in the elements of the earth when I'm doing yoga. So we've got the space, we've got the air, and obviously I start off my reiki, so we've got the elements. So for the earth, I always have some crystals with me. I just use the crystals of the day. Today I'm doing a little reiki grid, so I've got that with me. I have my incense, and this can be for the air as well. So I have my little bit of incense, but remember to put it in a safe place, and remember to get rid of the ash after. If I'm doing, I have a candle, but again, be mindful and careful, and that can represent fire. And always have some water with you whilst you're practicing, and this obviously is our water element. Probably noticed my two little friends as well. I always have my two little friends with me. They come everywhere with me. And they help me feel grounded, especially this one. He's a nice red Buddha, so he makes me feel grounded. This one has seen me through a lot of well, not bad times, a lot of times through my operations. So he's my little protector. So I have those with me as well. So if you want any questions about what I can do online for you, go through what else you can do with your props, your homemade props at home, or perhaps you just want me to go through what I do Reiki wise. Always available for you, as all of my yogis know. So have a lovely day, and I hope to see you on a mat soon. Namaste.